Hi guys, if you're watching this video, it means you just joined our family. So I'm here to officially welcome you to the Inspire Wealth family. My name is Crystal Gill Marsh and I am one of the founders here, and I'm excited to get you launched. So let's get right into it. Now here, your very first task is launching your business. Now, the very first thing on your screen you'll see is establishing your why. Now, your why is incredibly important, as the acronym actually stands for your why will help you. Now, when you start this business, what was one of the predefining reasons why you actually got started? What were some of the things that you asked yourself? What were some of the answers that you tried to give yourself when you asked these questions, right? Why did you start the business? Who would benefit most from you being successful at this business? I want you to go ahead, pause this video and write those down. All right, now this is incredibly important, and ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you that it cannot just be money. All right, if your why is just to be financially free, why do you want to be financially free? You know, they say that money is very important and it's right up there next to oxygen, but the reality is what that money affords you. That's what's truly important, and that's what we're truly striving for. And so as you write these whys down, I want you to dig a little deep. Think about something that makes you cry, because this particular thing, when written down, when you think back on it, it should pull you out of bed when you feel discouraged. No, most importantly, the question at the end of over here, it says, do I have the permission to hold you accountable? I want you guys to go ahead and screenshot what you wrote as your why. Send it to the person who introduced you to this video, the person who got you started with your family, and tell them, yes, they have the right to keep you accountable. But in any which case, guys, you have to keep yourself accountable. The people who are depending on you, your future children, everybody, they depend on what it is that you do here with this opportunity. And so it's really up to you to keep it going. All right. Now, on the right hand side of your screen, you're seeing something called setting your goals. Now, this is just as important as establishing your why, because the why is the reason why you started the business, but the goals are the things that you are looking to achieve within this business. So the very first thing that you're seeing is short-term goals, and you can also scroll on down to see long-term goals. Now, this is just time dependent. For your short-term goals, it ranges from 30 to 90 days, and your long-term goal ranges from 6 months to 12 months, or even 12 to 24 months. All right. Now, within each of these time frames, I want you guys to sit down and think about two types of goals. One, you have the financial goals, and two, you have the fulfillment goals. Now, it's very important that as entrepreneurs, as traders, we actually have an end goal in mind. You know, it was a friend of mine who kept on saying, and it never really dawned on me until I really regurgitated it in my head. He said that when you get to the finish line, do you keep running? And I want to ask you guys the very same question. When you get to the finish line, do you keep running? The point of that question is really to show you that you need to have a finish line in mind. You need to have that goal in mind. And it doesn't matter if your goal changes as time goes by. It doesn't matter if it becomes more mature. But starting out, you need something to be working towards. All right. Now, this financial goal, it states that how much money do you actually want to earn consistently? All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to make money from foreign exchange. There's only two things you can do with the market: buy and sell. So if you're guessing, you're already 50% there. But the key term here is consistently. And consistently will come through education and you perfecting or actually practicing the skill sets that you will learn here with our family here at Inspire Your Wealth and Mastery Academy. All right. So write that goal down. It's very, very important. And then the other goal is the fulfillment goal. So what will you be doing with this money that you have now earned? No, it's not just about earning the money. It's about what you're going to do with it thereafter. So are you going to invest it? Are you going to ensure that you're debt free? Are you going to lay up something that when your generations to come, they actually enter into this world, you're entering in a better position than you were in when you were born? You see, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, is that we were born looking like our parents' decisions, but we die looking like our decisions. And so it is very important. I can't emphasize it enough that you actually sit down and write down these goals. Now that you have done that, the next thing you want to do is to scale those goals. So remember, we spoke about short-term goals. It's now time for you to put those same goals into perspective in a longer period. We have a 6 to 12 month period and a 12 to 24 month period. Now, these goals can look anything. Guys, there's nothing that is shy or impossible if you actually put the work in. All right, I've seen persons clear hundreds of millions in this business, and I've also seen persons just barely create a comfortable living. Whatever your goal is, it is possible, but it's only possible through hard work and dedication. So whatever it is that you put in a short term, ensure that you go ahead and you scale it into a 12-month period to a 24-month period. Now that you guys have done that, let's talk about task 2. And task 2 talks about becoming a product of the product. Now, the very first thing on your left-hand side of the screen, you'll be seeing get added to our private groups. You guys probably have done that already. And if you have not, welcome. We're so happy to have you. Definitely a very good step in your financial journey. And the next thing is to complete the Fast Start training at mastertheacademy.com. All right. Now, the sponsor, the person who got you started with this business, they will go over this very, very in depth. But for the purpose of this video, I will tell you that the mastertheacademy.com, it gets you with all the tools that you need to be successful here with this particular opportunity. It has all the apps downloaded to your phone. It ensures that you have the proper things on your phone to ensure that you're able to take the trades when they come in. You have all the signals, everything. All right. So you want to spend some time to go through this within your first 24 to 48 hours. Please note that 24 to 48 hours is gold for a reason. Guys, success loves speed. Success loves urgency. You got started right now. So when's the best time to actually get started with this thing? Right now. All right. You want to hit the nail while it's hot. All right. So always be on the move. Remember, you have 28 days before your first monthly fee is due. And I'm not here to scare you guys, but I'm here to show you that time is of the essence. You want to ensure that you get as much as possible in your first month. That way, you are now set up for a very, very good tenure here with us for the future months. All right. Now it says select here for new training, and your sponsor will walk you through this. All right. And you're going to access the training based on the package that you have purchased. So through the information that you would have received, you'd have seen that there is many different packages here with us. And based on the package that you have selected, there's many different apps, there's variations. And so that really depends on whatever package you chose in the initial sense. And so when you go to mastertheacademy.com, please be mindful to actually select the package that you purchased so that the training that is there will be very, very, it fits in exactly what it is that you're doing. All right. And ensure that all your accounts are set up, because this will ensure that you are in the right place at the right time to start making some money. And that is why you got started. All right. Now, if we should scoot on over with our eyes to the right hand side of the screen, we'll see where it says pick 1 to 3 go live educators and create a trading schedule. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this from my own experience that an entrepreneur without a schedule is simply just a entrepreneur. That person gets nothing done because you are constantly on to the next thing and you're not completing any given task. And so it's very important that from the get-go, as we start this business, as we start this thing, you want to ensure that you establish a trading schedule. So you already know when you're in the markets, you know when you're out of the markets, you know when you're taking a break. All right. And so here we have a few suggestions of the educators that you can choose to tune into. However, as you know, we're not your boss. We are simply just making recommendations. You are your own boss. You are flexible. And so if you come in and you choose to use somebody else, that is completely within your choice. And we totally respect that. And we'll also give you the help that you need to be successful with whoever you chose. All right. But a few of the recommended ones for Forex is Oren Wright, Kim Torres, and Manny Quinones. Now, they're very, very good. And a lot of the team members here at Inspire Wealth, they utilize these particular educators. All right. But remember, bottom line, the choice remains with you. All right. Now, HFX, which is high frequency foreign exchange, otherwise called binary trading or binary options, we have a few other educators that we prefer. One such one is Matthew Thayer. You have Evan Carball, and you have Leonardo Diaz. Now, you guys can go on, you can choose whoever it is that you want. They're all very good. And the very key thing about these educators is that they have to clear at least 1 million USD before they're able to bring any education to you. Which simply means that you're not learning from persons who are still figuring it out and still trying to backtest their strategy. They're proven in the system, and if they're proven, they're also being tried, right? And so it's just time for you to plug in, make some money with these persons, but most importantly, ensure that you apply yourself so that you can be able to do the exact same thing that they're doing on your own time. All right. Now, let's change gears a bit. When I got started with this business, my mentor asked me a question and it completely dazzled my mind. And I'm about to ask you the very same question. Which of you has 7,200 US dollars as disposable income to trade for the next 12 months? Let me ask that again. Which of you have 7,200 USD as disposable income to trade for the next 12 months? The average person doesn't have that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the bearer of bad news, but I will be very, very frank and transparent with you. Investment means potential risk, right? And potential risk means there's potential gains and there's potential losses. I won't tell you that you will get to the top in foreign exchange without losing money. We all lose money. It's just that your wins should always be greater than your losses. And you will have down times just as anything else in life where you're losing money. So how do we ensure that when you go into the market, you don't go in as a stressful version of you? A stressed out version of you will see something totally different than a relaxed version of you will. And so in business, and this business is no different, you want to be leveraging other people's money. That's called OPM, other people's money, right? And so the company, they take advantage of the network marketing way of actually sharing information. You will never see a advertisement or a tabloid or anything actually telling you about iMastery Academy. They really rely on giving products, like good products, to their customers and ensure that you are happy. And you know what happy customers do? They talk about it. All right. Now, allow me to show you how it is that you can talk about it without giving away too much too quickly. All right. The first thing is that you must understand the PS3 system. The PS3 system stands for piquing interest, sharing the information, and then finally a three-way close. What do I mean by this? With piquing interest, it's simply what it suggests, ladies and gentlemen. You're simply saying something to that person for them to actually want to come and hear what you have to offer. So here you can keep it very, very simplistic. You could say, hey, I'm about to work on a project, and guys, we'll get a little bit into some scripts a little bit later in this video, right? But you just don't want to give away too much too quickly. You can mention Forex, you can choose not to mention Forex, however it is that you do it. You just want to pique the person's interest enough for them to actually want to see your information. And now, of course, the next one is share the information. So you want to go ahead and invite that person to an opportunity call, right? And those are held on Zoom. Your sponsor will direct you as to when the team actually keeps these, or you can take them to a physical live event. All right. In whichever case, they're getting the information first hand. You don't want to be crossing the street and just within 5 minutes try to explain this $7.3 trillion market to the person who is going about their business. All right, you don't want to verbally vomit on persons when they're hearing about your opportunity for the first time. You want to ensure that they're in a setting where they can sit down, their minds are relaxed, and they're able to take notes and ask educated questions. All right, this is a business, ladies and gentlemen, and if you do it right, you will be paid. You will be paid. All right, and the final thing in the PS3 system is that three-way close. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I must emphasize this. Without a three-way close, your business is not yet done. If you invite the person shows up and sees the information, what happens next? You don't just jump into the car and say, okay, let's get something to eat. Or you jump off the call and you're talking about something else. You definitely need to get them on a three-way close. Now, a three-way close happens with the person who got you started. So the person who is your sponsor right now, what you would do after they've seen the information is that you'd get on a three-way call with your sponsor and with the person that just saw the information, introduce your sponsor, right? Edify them, talk about them so that the person who you invited to see the information has a better understanding of who the sponsor is to you, and then allow your sponsor to walk them through a close. Now, as you guys get better and better at this, you will learn how to do these closes yourself. You won't necessarily need to leverage anybody, but guess what? It's always better to leverage. A second voice is always welcomed, because you will find that most of these persons who you invite, they see you, they hear your story, but your story may not relate directly to them. But you may invite someone else, that sponsor, or even me, or someone else in the team, and their story relates directly to what that person is going through. And guess what? People will buy based on relatability. So you want to ensure that that person has as much guidance and support in making that decision as possible. So that takes care of our PS3 system. Now let's talk about having prospects. Now, the prospects are the persons that you're going to be piquing the interest for and sharing the information to. And so to have an endless list of prospects, the team and I have actually sat down and we've created a way in which it doesn't have to become too burdensome, but you can always have someone that you are exposing to your opportunity. And this says create a list of 15 people. Now, hold your horses. Before you say, I don't know 15 people who would want to do this, I can say to you that 90% of the persons who actually got started with my business, I didn't know them before this. All right. And so there are persons out there who are looking for you. They're looking for your opportunity. And it may very well not be the persons who you already know. And that is all right. That is okay. And I want you guys to be okay with that coming into this business. It's a business, guys. It's not a party shop. It's not fun and jokes. It's a business. And you want persons who are serious about your business to do business with. I know I said business a couple times, but I'm pretty sure you guys got it. All right. Now create a list of 15 people. Now, the first one is 5 close friends. All right, so in bracket we have flat tire friends. So for my gentlemen on the call, right, when you have a flat tire, which one of your friends or your brethren you would call to help you out with that? Well, you want to create a list of 5 of those persons. And for the besties, maybe for the females, who would you call to get you out of a bad situation? Who do you call when you're doing something and you want a second advice on? You want to create a list of 5. All right, now the next one is 5 acquaintances. Now, these may be people that you're not very close to, right? They could be on your social media, they interact with your posts, you talk to them high and by, but you don't really know them. You want to create a list of 5 of those persons, all right? And the final one is just 5 customers, 5 random people that you think would just benefit from an additional income stream. You're at the grocery store and you see a lady complaining about her job. God, I just hate it here. I can't wait until it's time to go home. You tell her that, hey, have you ever heard about foreign exchange? Or, I'm working on a project. I think it may interest you. Invite them to your opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a sign-up game. This is literally you helping persons who are out there looking for a way out. All right, this is another stream of income for a person, and for a lot of persons, it becomes the only stream of income because sometimes we never know what this economic climate may throw at us. So remember, you're looking for anybody, but you're not looking for everybody. Not everybody will say yes. Not everybody will say yes. That is okay. That is all right. We have experienced it. You will not be new to it, but guess what? We're going to keep swinging that bat and we're going to get to our goals because our goals are important based on the why that we would have established earlier on in this video. All right. Now let's talk about some of the ways, the practical ways in which you can invite persons to see your information. And this is an example of the perfect invite. Now, the very first thing on your screen is be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Now, persons really respect a businesswoman or a businessman that is about their business. If you're sitting down for 24 hours a day and you're always available, and as I send you a message, I get through with you, guess what's going to happen? That person will not have as much respect for your time. You're always available. All right, you're always available. That's the reality of it. And so when you're going to invite someone, especially to avoid that explaining skill where the person is saying, so what is it about? Explain, what is Forex? Does it cost money? You know the questions that they will ask. But the longer you stay on that call, the longer you stay in that conversation, is the most likely you will have to get into explaining these things. And you don't want to. And so the first thing you want to do is to be in a hurry. I'm heading into a meeting right now, but I'm about to jump onto a training right now, but right. So right away, it puts a little urgency into your game. Right away, they're thinking that, whoa, this person is about to go do something. Let me just hear what they're saying so that I can be a part of that. All right. Now, the very next thing is that you clear their schedule. So you want to know that the person is free to see your opportunity. You don't want that person showing up at 7:30 when your thing started at 7, because they're probably going to come really, really late. They may not get the full essence of what is happening. They might think, oh my God, so this is the amount of money to start. They don't even know what the products and services are, right? And so that person cannot make an educated decision. And it would not be their fault. It would most likely be your fault because you didn't clear their schedule. So you want to say, are you available at 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. tonight? Now, what this does, you giving them an option between 7 or 9, it really takes that awkwardness out of the conversation. Imagine I'm saying to you that, okay, hi, are you available tonight at 7 p.m.? You say no. I say, okay, so how about 8 p.m.? You said, no, I don't think I'll be home by that time. And I said, okay, how about 9 p.m.? Do you see how weird that can get? So when you give persons an option, most likely they'll be able to say one of the times. And it prevents you from having that continuous back and forth. So guys, this is a skill set. You want to master it. There's a reason why these things are written, and there's a reason why persons who have practiced this are incredibly successful. All right, you don't have to come here and create your own thing. You don't have to create the new wheel. All you have to do is plug into a system that has worked for many persons before you and watch it work for you. All right. Now, the second thing, or the third thing rather, is to add value, right? So remember, first thing, be in a hurry. You're heading somewhere right now. The second thing, you want to find out or clear their schedule. Find out if they're free at the particular time of your opportunity. The third thing, you want to be adding value. You can say, you are one of the sharpest people I know, or I'm about to work on this project, or I'm about to start this project and I want your advice on it. I know you're always business savvy. I know you studied business in school and you're very savvy with these type of things. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Now, what you are doing is complimenting this person. Now, you might be saying that, Crystal, I can compliment my friends, but what about persons I don't know? That's okay. You can literally look at someone and say, oh my God, I love that shirt that you're wearing. You seem really sharp. Right away, the person puts down their guard, because nobody really compliments persons like that. It takes a high level of development to be able to love on other persons. All right. And so guys, as being a part of this platform, being entrepreneurs, being network marketers, being forex traders, you'll find that a lot of it has to do with your psychology and your own development. And persons around you will need to see that development in order to join you. All right. In order to join you, you must be looking like you're going somewhere. And that is incredibly important. So when you pay this respect, let's say my partners and I started a project, I'd like your advice on it. I partnered with a group of entrepreneurs, whatever the adding value looks like. All right. When you're through with that, you want to take it away. That's the fourth and final and one of the most important steps. You want to take that value away. What do I mean by that? So you say to them that, you know, you are one of the sharpest persons I know. And so I'd love to hear your advice or hear your opinion on what it is that I'm working on. That person's going to say, because they feel flattered though, right? So what is it about? So what should you say at this point? As I said before, I'm heading into a meeting right now. So are you free tonight at 7 p.m. to see the info? The person said, yes, definitely. You say, okay, I'll see you then, and you hang up the phone. All right, you hang up the phone. So even though you're telling the person that they are smart, and these things are true, guys, you're not lying, you're not being ingenuine in your approach, right? Even though you're doing that, you're also showing them that you're very serious about your business and very serious about your time. Now, if you do not respect your time, no one will respect it for you. All right, so it's very important that when you talk about time and you say 7 or 9 p.m. and the prospect agrees to be there, you be there. You be there. You show up for your business. You take your business seriously. So at 7 o'clock, when they're supposed to be there, don't be texting the person at 7:05 and say, hey, can you jump on tonight? No, you're not being serious about your business. All right, and persons can't do business with you. They do business with you for 3 reasons. All right, for 3 reasons. And let me tell you what they are. They do business if they like you, they trust you, or they respect you. People don't join businesses, ladies and gentlemen. People join people. And so when you are dealing with persons, you need to ensure that you have acquired these skills and you're doing it in a meaningful way so that the persons who you have or the persons who you've invited can respect you enough to take a chance on themselves. All right. And so here, you see mandatory resources. These are a few videos that you guys can tune into on YouTube that pretty much talks about edification and the perfect invite. Just a little more of addition based on what I have went through. So this document will be made available to you through your sponsor. I just went through it for ease. Guys, I really look forward to working with each and every single one of you closely. God bless you all. Welcome to the family in advance once again. And remember, amateurs start a business, but entrepreneurs launch a business. You want to be serious about this. God bless you guys once again. Have a good one.